What?
What's that noise?
Alvin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral...
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Heros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave. That's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
Where are these Foreland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains. Mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
You must be tired of killing me. I'm merely doing what I can do. Glad you're on out, good Noob.
I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire!
Not yet!
Take this!
Will this help?
Tempest! Elucidate! Power!
I don't know what
Perhaps maybe I can just wait.
I really don't.
Do it!
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Let the
Like a
marksman
finely
handle
timed
it.
waltz.
You're really, really strong, Alton.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring.
As impressive as always.
Ah, And here I hoped I was improving.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by...
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking...
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you...
You must fight using real dead...
Really?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's incredible, and also a little surreal to see...
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler. Only to end up turning my sword on the ruling. Pretty ironic when you...
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate...
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better.
True enough. I will stop worrying about men. Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been...
The remnants of Volron's force...
Possibly.
Waiting.
Even though we already... They act...
Either...
Who there can... That's way...
Go no further! I'll heal you! Are those
Sword Lane Alpha! Now I can let loose! Come and face me!
Now!
Castle! I'll burn it all! Flaming Pillar! Fire! My turn! I'm not done! Now! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! With this, I can become even stronger.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Del Faris. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
No choice! Take this! It's over! Begin! Sword Lane Alpha! Try this! Blending Blast!
This one's really hard. Now I've seen everything. Take help this.
Got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
Lightning again. Here I go. Fire complete. Better. Spear sweep.
You're mine!
Tempest swirl.
Sword Lane Alpha!
The first
Ready! This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did?
Little help. Let me help. I owe you, Shion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. They look stop. Do it. But they're vicious.
Take this, freak!
Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Burn! You're
You
mine!
fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I
I'm merely
both.
doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on up.
Swallow Blade! Sword Lane Alpha! Try this! Negative 10! Blending Blast! It's over! Okay, here I go! Next, Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Well, looky here.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
You're mine!
Where are you going?
You're finished!
I'll face you.
Rising Wyvern!
Lightning orb!
I can shatter any steel!
Thunderblade!
All yours, Kisara. Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you.
Not today!
Everlasting dark! Reload!
Negative
Freeze
10!
laser!
Sonic
Dance
Thrust!
in the wind! Radiant
Sword
fire!
Lane Alpha!
Serious fire!
On your knees.
Water astral energy! You're banana!
Here I come!
Another ammo! You're blind!
Deity! Soaring Blast! Take this! Dragon Explosive
Here I go!
Ray!
Let's refrain from losing.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this.
I shall ensure you survive this. The flame inside me yearns to be let free. On your knees.
Denied!
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
In a bind?
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
The enemy heals aren't true.
You'll soon see about that.
Can you take it? Does it hurt?
Hitting pile One more time.
Elusive power. In an instant. Impact block. We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Rising Wyvern.
Now,
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you. Yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed.
An opponent like this should be easy. Try harder! We don't get Dragon Form!
I shall heal you where you stand.
Double Demon Fang! Be still! I'll burn it all! Flaming Pillar! Fire! No!
You're really strong, Hudson.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around.
As impressive as always.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
There's more where that came from.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Dragon Form! Swirl Blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
Your wings won't save you from me.
We did it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was easy.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Theon actually look flustered.
I'm not done! No further!
Eagle Ray!
Dazzle!
Negative gate! I'm practically unstoppable. We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cislodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about...
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... There has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Ice tornado!
Dragon Swarm!
Divine strength! Gravitas field! Mega red!
Here I come!
Annihilate door!
We got fire!
I've got it! Let him marksman do it!
All yours! Dragon Swarm!
Will this help?
Swallow Blade! Not a chance!
Healing circle!
Prepare to be seen!
Perhaps now.
I'll burn it all! Flaming Pillar! Fire!
Radiant
My turn!
Blast!
You're
Here!
mine! You're
Thunder
finished!
field!
There's more where that came from.
Retreat if you know what's good for you. Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Lunar eruption!
Explosive ring!
Lunar blazer ray!
Launch! Hey! Blow them away!
Here's
Not
a healing
chance.
arc!
It's on the ground! Burn!
Be careful not to overdo
Dragon
it.
Swarm! Soaring blast!
Mega ray! This one's got your name on it!
To action!
Step back! This one's all law!
Out of our way! Right here! I got it!
Dragon Swarm! Double demon
Do
strike!
it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now!
Hear my
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
You're finished!
Sounds like a job for you, truly!
Soaring Light Spear! Reload! Lightning Thrust! You're finished! Houston! Soaring Light Spear! All in order.
This one's mine! Zephyr, run!
Down on the ground!
You're open! And again! Searing Flame! Reload! Downfall! Lightning!
Can you take it?
That extra training paid off.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak. La,
Yeah, we're getting close.
No choice.
Here I go! How's this? This one's
Here I
mine!
come! Dance in the wind!
Annihilation! Searing Flame!
Soaring
This
Alpha!
one's mine! Downfall! Going through!
Flying
Rising
What did they just sit still?
Can you take care of them?
I'm ready! No sooner said than done! Time to burn! This one's mine! You'll soon see about that! Astral energy! Full throttle! Now! One more! I'm only getting started! Strike!
You're on! Shockwave Flash!
Into the shadows!
Try this!
Take it!
I'm ready!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Together, that wasn't even a problem. Right! Go!
far enough! Get behind me!
Can you take it?
Lightning strike!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
What
the hell is going on?
Fall back, Alvin. We'll take point here.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Dazzling spin! Sadistic descent! Look sharp! Yeah!
Rising Wyvern! You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Dazzling spin!
These enemies aren't for me!
Finish it!
No complaints here!
This one's mine! One more!
Rising Wyvern!
Can you take it?
Crescent moon!
Take this!
Hurricane
Finish
strike!
it!
Take!
Blow them away!
Looks like it could be worth something.
That's far enough!
Take this! I'm on it! You're finished!
Hurricane burn!
Slash! Sword Rain Alpha! Pierce!
On guard!
Be still!
I'm ready!
Run!
Freezing storm going in! Come and get it!
I'm just getting started! Dazzle! Rising Falcon!
Super
Be
solo
still!
dance!
A freezing storm!
Hurricane
Strike!
Rising Wyvern!
Now I'm in the groove! Hurricane strike!
I'll tear you apart!
That's my cue!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! That firepower of yours is really...
Out of our way!
No further!
Piercing
Rising
now!
Wyvern!
Eat this!
Rising
Tear you
Falcon!
apart! Hurricane strike! Lightning strike! I'm on a roll now!
Flame of fury!
Lunar
Here's evil!
Look sharp! Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
Eat this!
Make it rain! All good. Denied!
Rising Wyvern!
Hang strike!
You're up!
Radiant pierce!
I'll tear you apart!
Radiant pierce!
Lunar
Do
Welcome!
it!
Rising Phoenix!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I've been doing really great lately.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real...
Yeah.
Same here.
Good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Harros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cislodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah, now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh?
Still,
All willing.
Let's
Just as well.
All I... Thanks to Bregan,
I wonder who...
they could do a...
wait.
My brother's...
Mahog's
Man,
Knowing Breg...
Thinking back on...
That's true.